lives one day at a time. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio. They're here to get your day going fine. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio. And here's your host, Miss Kim Robinson.
Shout out D on the track, Paint Music Media. Shout out DJ Lee Productions, and I'm Al Care. But if you a game changer, got my head up, my grind on high, win, lose, and drought. I'ma ride till I die. I go hard in that lane. My God is the aim. Put me in, coach, and watch me change the game. Cause I'm a game changer. 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 I'm full court press. I pledge allegiance to the best. Ain't nothing left to give it that reverence that the Father gets. So every day I work the sweat, can get a flesh another rest. They say go hard or go home. I say just do whatever's best. It's evident I'm blessed and I work like it. Fight like a Viking. Fight like a lichen. The difference is I like it, so I shine like I'm lightning. So I'm going head to head with certain depth. Who you liking? Yeah. So it's time for coach to put me in. I'm strapping on my shoulder pads, lacing up my cleats, and then I'm gone with the wind. Like I'm gone in 60 seconds. You can't hold me, you can't check me. Check the memo, check the message running through. Like I'm baddest. I'm trucking whoever's standing in my way. Ain't no way you gon' stop me. You better off to let me in. Cause I go hard, even though they say no way that I could win. Like I'm Brett Ford, I'ma ride this way. My head to the sky, my grind on high. Win, lose, and drought. I'ma ride till I die. I go hard in that lane. My God is the aim. Put me in, coach, and watch me change the game. Cause I'm a game changer. 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 Yeah, I told you once before, my God came to change the game. Different outlook on to life, a different way to play the lane. Now my rushing yours is skyrocketing. Now I'm so insane. For the kingdom building, now my shot it cannot be contained. So I'm gon' pray for change for myself and then what I can. I don't need no euros or no pesos or no money grams. Shout out to Wado, cause I know that he gon' play this fam. The FCA Sports Camp, Game Changer, Summer Jam. I don't need 100 grand to tell them that they need the lamb. It's heaven, it's just who I am. Al Kim, this where I stand. Man, I'm gon' play the fist. It's too deep to turn it quick. It's like I'm out from the trap to turn around, get back in it. Never that's something insane. It's evident your book they chain. Like I'm Jack Johnson, the same year he changed his name. So I sacrifice my life for the cause just to win. And if you a game changer, let me see you represent. My grind on high, win, lose, and drought. I'ma ride till I die. I go hard in that lane. My God is the aim. Put me in, coach, and watch me change the game. Cause I'm a game changer. 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 Now put me in, coach. 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 I'ma go hard.
I'ma go hard. I'ma go hard. I'ma go hard.
Cause I'm a game changer. 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 I'm a game changer.
Charles McCutchen here. Welcome to Charlie's Corner. This is Monday. I'm your favorite entrepreneur. Hope y'all ready for this. I'm going to go in a little bit only because 2018 is here. So I'm going to give y'all some things that I'm going to be doing on my side of things so I can ensure 2018 is going to be a great year. Not like the end of the year. We still only have a little bit of time left, y'all. And some people, are, we're not doing what we're supposed to do. I'll put it that way. So I look back, December 31st last year, and we look back at where we were and where we wanted to be. And I can tell you I didn't hit every goal yet. I need to do some things I need to check off my list. I put some stuff on my vision board. It has to come off. The goal is, if it's on the vision board, you have to make it come off and make it into reality. So I have a few things still out there. One thing I'm going to discuss on this call, I hope I get to everything. If not, I'm going to go live and, make it happen. But those who don't know me, so I can, let me get this off before I start. Let me get my disclaimer off. I am not a lawyer, family. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not any of that. I'm not a legal person. I'm not the CPA. I don't want people saying that I'm giving legal advice because you can't do that. I can provide some advice or some information, and you can take it and do your due diligence behind it and make it work for you. You take what you can and then leave the rest. That's what I do. So those who don't know me, because I'm big on getting the right information from the right source and then still researching that information that you get from said source. So those who don't know me, my name is Charles McCutchen. You can find me social media. You can find me, just search, do Charles McCutchen, you'll find me. That's my website as well, charlesmccutchen.com. I'm in a few different industries, and it's taken me longer to get to my goals only because I'm in so many different industries. But, I'm cool with that. I know where I need to go, and I have the people that's helping me to get there. So I'm in the real estate industry. I'm in the business credit industry, and I have businesses with all these. I'm in the nonprofit industry, helping homeless veterans, because I'm a veteran myself. I served some time in the military. Well, not some. I served time in the military, and I was able to, I went from enlisted to officer, and then I did ballistic missile defense, and I used to work in corporate America. I was one of those people who, and I'm kind of ashamed to say it now that I look back on it, I was one of those people who was good, and I ask people, what is good? And some people say, oh, good, they're making that good money. They're making like $80,000 a year. So when I hear that now, in the back of my mind, I don't laugh out loud, but in the back of my mind, I see myself, and I'm like, oh, wow, that's how I sound. When I was back then going in corporate, and you couldn't tell me anything only because I thought I had arrived. I thought, that's the American dream. We get all the degrees and certifications and then make the six figures, and, you got the American dream. Now I've come to the conclusion that truly for me, the American dream has changed, and it's probably changed for a lot of us because a lot of us are, a lot of people are struggling financially, working 2 and 3 jobs, and we're kind of just doing the same. It's almost like you're on a rat wheel, and you just keep doing the same thing day after day, month after month, year after year, with nothing. It's like nothing is coming to save you. That's just it. And a lot of us go through the same thing. And you're going to see what's today, Monday. People pissed off today. There's studies done that say, over 75% of people pissed off because it's Monday. They're blaming it on Monday. And you have to truly look at, it's not Monday. You have to truly turn it back around to you and say, what are you doing on your Monday to make you pissed off? It's not, I love Mondays. Mondays to me are Saturdays. Tuesdays are Saturdays. Wednesdays are Saturdays. Every day is Saturday because I have this thing called freedom. A lot of people won't get there. And I don't sugarcoat it, and I don't say it was easy. And, I'm still on my journey, but I have people, mentors that help me to get from A to B to C. That's the only way I would have gotten, as far as I've gotten right now. So I'm just like, man, I'm out here, and sometimes it's a struggle to get out of bed because I don't have anybody telling me to get up. And it is a struggle, but things that I want to do that I need to do during the day. So I'm like, okay, I need to get this done. I need to send this email. I need to read this contract. I need to talk to this investor. I need to, all these things. No one's telling me to do it. So that's the hardest thing I think to do is be your own boss because good grace, I work from home. So, I mean, shoot, I can literally watch TV and chill out, but, that's not, my mindset is not set up that way. My mindset is set on going to go get it. And at one point in time, I will tell y'all the truth, my mindset wasn't set up to go get it. I was relaxing. I was chilling. I think I took probably about 3 months and did absolutely nothing. I would go to the beach, work out, and that would be about my thing. Go to the movies. That would be like my schedule because I just say, I'm good. I have residual coming in. Oh, well. The bills are paid. Oh, well. Ain't nobody can tell me what to do. I'm just going to just do what I want to do. And I did that for a while, and I had to get hungry again. So that's one of the things I tell entrepreneurs when you get to that point where you can walk away from it all. Literally, I walked away from a six-figure income. And, I look at six figures differently now. It's just truly not a lot of money to me. But, been there, done that, and I truly understand, why we all, a lot of people, even when I speak at different universities, they want to make six figures. That's just a number that's been ingrained in us and hit upside the head with us. But you can make six figures, but if you're not keeping the money that you make, it doesn't matter. If your taxes are not set up the right way, if you're doing your own taxes, you're losing. And what I'm doing right now, I'm about to give y'all the financial piece. So there's so many different ways to get there. Now, don't get it wrong and be like, well, he said we got to do it like this. No, I'm not. I'm saying some of the things that I'm going to give you, you're going to need time. I don't know, how your business or life or anything is set up, but at some point in time, what I look for, I'm about financial freedom. So what I'm going to give you is some tools that can help you and anybody in your camp get to financial freedom. The only way I know it works, this is the only way I know it works, because I did it. That's the only way that I know that it works. Nobody can tell me, well, Charles, that's not going to work. You can't tell me that. You probably can tell somebody else, but just not me. Only because I give people things that I'm doing done. Things that I'm doing done. That's what you have to get. Get the right information from the right people so you can take the right actions. So this scale of things like right now, I'm speaking to investors. We're investing in the Dallas down there doing single-family homes, making up with a 30%, y'all, and I'm going to put it out there, 6 months. But anyway, I don't know how many people are doing that, but, keep what you have. Now we're going to be doing apartments. We're going to assisted living facilities. Have one on tap right now in Myrtle Beach. It's just going kind of slow only because there's a lot of paperwork to when you're doing assisted living facilities, and it's just what it is. And I'm cool. It is what it is. 2018 is going to be a monster without a doubt. And then we're doing the funeral homes as well, partnering with a lot of different people. I want to partner with people who want to do something different. You don't have to be an expert in everything, and I don't consider myself an expert. I just follow successful people, and I gravitate to people that want it like I want it. So that's what I do in my world of worlds. So that's me in a nutshell. We'll be coming out with another book, and it will be number one on the New York Times as a bestseller, given to the high school students and the college students. High school students and college students, and it's going to give them what I didn't have and what a lot of us probably on this line received as we were coming up. And, we go get a good job, and you stay there for 5 years, and then you have to go somewhere else. That's what we were told along the journey. Along this journey as well, I started looking at ways to fund some deals that I have, because I was getting big deals. I got a deal for $300 million. I got a deal for $8 million, got a deal for $20 million, and I'm just like, what in the mess? I started getting all this stuff coming out. I said, well, where's the money? So I started just doing research and, research and speaking to people who really, living it like that, because that's where I go spend my money at different seminars and stuff like that to get the information. But I apply what they tell me to apply. But what I found, the biggest pot of money out there is the federal money, the government contracts. So government contracts consist of a lot of different businesses, and I'm just going to tap that real quickly after I talk about business credit. But government contracts, that's the biggest pot of money. And if you're a business owner or you want to be a business owner, you need to truly take a good look at getting government contracts, because they have so many different certifications out there, and there's just what's happening is in a lot of different communities, we're not even utilizing the money that's out there. Because if they say we're going to give you 5% of this $450 billion that we have, and they meet the quota of 4.6%, that means there's still money out there that nobody receives, and it's out there and nobody receives it. So it's like, okay, well, what do you do? So the big thing I want to talk about tonight is business credit. And I keep bringing it up on social media. And I'm doing it on purpose now only because I know that that's something that we as business owners have yet to tap into. So let me dispel some myths. You don't need any personal credit to get business credit. I'm talking true business credit. I'm going to break down what the differences are in this business credit stuff. Because some people think they have it, and they truly don't. But, I can help you to understand what you need to do and why you need to have it, for one. For two, and just looking at business a different way. We're looking at it playing like the big boys and big girls playing, like the Walmarts. That's how they're playing. They're playing with other people's money, and we can do the same thing. We just need to follow the script and follow the rules so we can have a better understanding. So a lot of people think they have business credit. So what I did, I went to an event this weekend, and it was a great event. And so I would say about 60 people maybe up in there. And so I said, all the business owners stand up. So I had them stand up. And then I started asking questions. I said, once I ask you these questions, if you fit this criteria, I want you to sit down. So I said, how many people, raise your hand if you are a business owner and you have your cell phone as your business line. And then they raise their hand. I said, okay, could you sit down, please? And then I go to the next, I say, how many business owners have their house address as their business address? And I said, okay, you sit down. Then I kept going through this scenario. And then there was one guy standing, one last guy standing. And that just showed me that a lot of us are not getting funded via our employment identification numbers. And some people are like, you got to be kidding me. And I'm like, no, it's been around for a while, but nobody takes advantage of it, only because of some of the little bitty things that are out there that they will discredit you and say, well, nope, you can't get it. Let me tell you what they did to me. So I put mine in, and I have a suite 301. What happened to me, I put it in, I spelled it S-U-I-T-E. And I spelled it with Dun & Bradstreet, S-T-E. So across the board, it wasn't legit. It wasn't the same. So the computer system is going to look at your information across the state, local, 411, Dun & Bradstreet, IRS, and they're going to see if everything is tracking. If everything is not tracking, it's going to red flag the lenders that you're going to eventually put in for. So when it red flags the lender, you're not going to get lended. You're not going to get any money. Off of spelling of a word, or not really the misspelling, it's just spelled differently. That's some of the little bitty things that's going to happen. It's going to happen. I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to happen. So a lot of people say, well, yeah, I have business credit. I say, well, what's your paydex score? And people kind of lose, say, well, what's a paydex score? If you have to ask me what's a paydex score, you don't have business credit. I'm just being, that's our credit score for our businesses. Paydex scores go from 0 to 100. And I would say when you put in for vendors, what you want is an 80, at least an 80. Some people say 75. If you go to 80, you'll be okay. That means that they'll lend to you. And I'm going to tell you the reasons why in a minute. So I ask people, you have a paydex score. I see some people going out. They don't monitor their businesses as far as credit is concerned. So that's like, I always jump back to personal credit so I can, have some type of gauge so people can understand what I'm discussing. So with personal credit, if I ask you to get your credit score, you can go online and yourcreditreport.com, and you probably, if you already have it or not, you can look at it. But then I say, I want the number. What's the number? What's your credit, your FICO score? So if I want the number or you want the number, you may have to pay for it. But you still can say, okay, my FICO score is 650. The same thing is with business credit. If you don't know your business credit score, you don't know if you can get funded. So your business credit score is 71. How are you going to get funded? They're not going to. It's red flag. It's not going to be funded. So it's all about getting funded via your EIN. Nothing else matters, because once that Pandora's box opens up and you can get funded, all bets are off, y'all. I'm telling you right now. Once you can get funded that one time, you keep going back. you keep going back and you keep requesting more and more and more. But it's tied to your employment identification number. It's not tied to you personally. So if, not saying this is what we're setting out to do, if something were to happen, they can go after your business, but they won't be coming after you. Now, we all know this. Within 3 to 5 years, businesses fail. That's what it is. Within 3 to 5 years, businesses fail, and one of the worst arguments you're going to have in a relationship involves money. And what happens, business owners go under, then their credit go under, and if your credit going under and you're one of the breadwinners, and so now it affects the family, and then you have stress in the family, and then, all this stuff happens. So my thing is, lady asked me the question, do we need business credit? And I will say, no, you do not. That's 100% no, you do not. But let me ask you a question. If you're going to do a business and there's a way for you to get money via your employment identification number or your Social Security number, which one are you going to choose? And I would say a resounding over 90% of people, we just go get it in our names, credit scores be jacked up. That's how we do because that's what we're being taught and being told. I've been studying business credit for a year. I made my mistakes. I made all the mistakes, and now I am a monster at business credit, period. I don't care who you put in front of me. I don't care what they know or what they think they know. I've studied business credit down to the T. And the bottom line is it's about getting qualified to get business credit. That's the bottom line. Nothing else matters. So you can go into the details if you want to. The bottom line is, are you set up correctly and can you get funded, period. Nothing else matters. So, I put a lot of videos out there all over social media. I got to put more on YouTube, though. But I'm putting it out there because I'm going through just what I'm telling y'all right now, some more details. I do some classes and stuff like that to give people the meat and potatoes of this thing. So, you can go search for yourself and, try to figure it out. It took me about a year. I made my mistakes, like I said. Or, you can get the information from different places. There's not many places that's going to have it in one location, just to let you know. So I don't want you out there, breaking your neck trying to figure out, well, how do I get business credit? Well, what do we do? Because you have to mess with the IRS. You got to mess with Dun & Bradstreet, 411, Experian, Equifax. You have to mess with these other companies. People ask me all the time, can you inbox it to me? And I will tell you, I cannot. I can't inbox this. This is like, and I had one guy. Let me give you an example. One guy hit me up. He said, hey, yeah, I'm thinking about getting this rental property, real estate. I'm thinking about getting this rental property next week. I'm going to hit you up for business credit. I said, no, it don't work like that. I said, let me ask you a question. On your personal credit, can you go from a 550 to an 800 by next week? Probably not. It's not going to happen because you have to send in information to get the credit bureaus to take stuff off your stuff. You got to send in information. They have to take 30 to 45 days. It's the same with business credit. It's the exact same. The same type of information. We have to build it. And when I say build it, and this is the key to business credit. So all you people that are naysayers, let me break it down for you. I'm not going to teach you anything, but I will learn you. Stop playing. I'm that guy. I'm going to learn you on this one. So check this out. This is why they're giving business credit. So you have companies called Walmart, called Costco, called Target, called Dell Computer, called Apple, called all these different companies, and this is what we need to do. We need to be doing this. We need, in your daily lives, y'all are going, some of y'all just went to the store tonight, and y'all bought probably dinner for your family. You probably went to Walmart. You probably went to get some gas. So all that stuff right there, those are vendors. Walmart is a vendor. We need so many vendors so we can get business credit. You can use your credit card on your business side if you have true business credit, true meaning through your EIN getting funded. You can swipe your business card and you can have a vendor. That's part of a vendor. And you pay that on time, and then they, meaning Walmart, Costco, Sunoco, all those different companies, they report to Dun & Bradstreet on your behalf, well, on your business's behalf. They saying, hey, this business right here, ABC LLC, hey, they pay their business, they pay their debt on time. They pay their bills on time. Dun & Bradstreet sees it. Now we send it out to lenders. Lenders sees that you have all these different vendors with these. I mean, y'all. It's Walmart. You know, I'm gonna put it a certain way, and I know some people are gonna say yes, they are. But is Walmart a scam? Do people know that Walmart is a viable business out there making big moves? Lenders know Walmart. Lenders know Target. Lenders know Dell. They trust Target, Dell over us. So being that they're going to trust Walmart to say, hey, they're paying their bills, I'm going to vouch for them. Dell is saying they're going to vouch for your business. Costco saying they're going to vouch for your business. Sam Club, I'm going to vouch for their business. Sunoco, I'm going to vouch for their business. So on the strength of them vouching for your business allows the lender to say, okay, we're going to give you $10,000. We're going to give you $50,000. We're going to give you some money tied to your employment identification number. If anybody out there knows anything better than that, come talk to me, please. And then we'll figure that one out too. All this was time. I had to put in too much time, really, to figure everything out, but I have it to a science of understanding. I have it to a science of understanding so good, I created a company with it. I now have a company teaching people about business, and when they finish the business credit, they get pre-approved. Underline that word pre. That means you're not throwing – this is what's going to happen to some people. They're going to try to go through business credit, make some mistake. They're going to throw it against the wall, and let's see if it sticks. Let's throw it against that wall and see if it sticks. No. I have the lenders. I have thousands of lenders that's in my program that's going to say, what you just gave us, you're pre-approved. Come get the money. If anybody has something better than that, come talk to me. I found something, y'all. It's going to create money, and this is a bigger picture. And I know I'm not going to get to everything I just put down, like, stuff that I put down. So the bigger picture is this. So my goal is show people business credit. Then on the onset of that, I don't care if you just get $10,000 and tied to your employment identification number. It's still with your EIN. Now let's take that. Now let's get 10 more people or 20 or 50 or 100 more people, and we all put in $10,000 and go buy a Hilton. Go buy an apartment complex with 250-plus doors. Go build an assisted living facility, some funeral homes, because they're never going out of style. Y'all see the mindset. That's where I'm going with this one. That's the best way to go. But as you're setting up your business the right way, because a lot of business owners are not set up to receive any type of business credit, if you're setting up your business the right way, that ties you right into getting government contracts, ties you right into doing a nonprofit if that's what you want to do, ties you right into getting funded. It's all about getting funded, period. And I don't care if you're a startup business. I don't care if you had trouble with the law. I don't care if your credit is a 300 credit score. I don't care anything about all that, because none of that matters. It matters about your business and how it's set up. That's the only thing that matters. So people can say what they want to say. I had one lady who said, well, my lawyer said. I said, well, believe your lawyer. If that's what you want to do, it's okay. Hopefully they're going to help you pay your bills. I'm not mad at you. Believe who you want to believe. I'm big on documentation. I'm a documented guy. I had to be. Coming up, I had the top secret clearance, all that stuff. You have to be willing to go get the information and do your due diligence. Anybody that want it, please let me know. No, but I have it on social media, like I said. I'm in a couple different things, and you can find me charlesmccutchen.com or charlesmspeaks@yahoo.com. The best thing to do is just watch the videos. People say, I want some information. I say, watch the videos. I can't really just sit here and give you everything I'm giving you right now in an email. I mean, it's going to be pages if I was to do anything like that. And I'm not going. I might even write an ebook on this. I'm not even going to pretend I'm probably going to. Just put it out there. Get people understanding that, the information is out there. We just have to, they're not trying to give us. Let me put it real with y'all. This is what's happening. They're not trying to give you any money based on your EIN. they're going to look for every little thing and every little detail to make sure you don't get any money. But if you do everything just right, and then you submit it and they open up Pandora's box for you, I mean, hey, take what you can get. So now I'm gonna shift right quick, but Charles McCutchen at Yahoo. You can get me there. Let me spell it: CHARLES, the letter M, Speaks SPEAKS at Yahoo. I'm going to speak on, and this is something, like I said, I'm all about financial freedom. That's all I know. I mean, I like real estate. I like speaking engagements. I like stuff like that. But financial freedom is so much better. Being done, working for yourself, or that's tough business. But we should all go to financial freedom and looking out for our next 4 generations. So that's what we are. So I'm going to talk about asset protection, and one of my friends asked me about it, so I'm going to make sure he get this information. I should have sent him it doesn't matter. I'm going to just talk about it now. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not an asset protection guy. I know enough to be dangerous, and I know Warren Buffett says whatever you have to do to get protected, do whatever you have to do, and do whatever you need to do to keep your protection. It's all about, in a sense, not getting in trouble by having the right stuff. So I'm probably going to draw this out and put it online because it can be done so many different ways. There's no one right way to do asset protection, but we all need something, some type of entity. If you're doing business, please have an entity. Please don't be a sole proprietor. Please have something in place because if something happens and you have it in your own name, and let me ask you this. Are we a sueful society? Somebody get hurt on your property, they are going to sue you. But if you have asset protection, they're going to have a harder time to sue you as a person. I got something for the people that's married as well. Y'all going to really like this. I may have to put this, I'm going to see what I can do. I don't have that much time, but I'm going to work through some things. So, my friend asked me about LLCs or S Corp or C Corp and all that kind of stuff. I'm not a LLC guy. This is not legal advice. Got to put that out there. So I'm looking at it from the standpoint of real estate, and a lot of real estate folks don't use land trusts. I don't know why. It is what it is. So you can have different LLCs operating under if you get a house, you can put your house, well, let me give y'all this one. Your name should be in your house, family. Your name shouldn't be in your car. It should be an entity. I'm just gonna let y'all know. Because some of y'all have houses in y'all name and y'all getting sued and they can take everything. That's just a little plug. So some people put this in one LLC. Some people get LLCs for each individual house. That's totally up to you. I'm just gonna give y'all one way. If I were you, depending on for the houses that you're just going to flip and put it back out there, they can all go into one LLC. If you're going to buy and hold them, I would do separate LLCs, but that's just me, and everybody can do it the way they want to do it. You can put your own assets in LLC. If it's different, you can have. So I know somebody who got 46 LLCs. Oh my goodness, it's just so many different ways you can do it. Your LLC can be owned by your IRA. And I know I'm throwing acronyms and everything. It's all about research, y'all. It's all about research. So a lot of people have LLCs. Some people turn them into S corporations. Some don't. If you turn it into an S corporation, you can actually pay yourself a wage. And give you a quick example. I'm flying through this stuff, really. Just say you make $100,000, so the IRS can see you make $100,000 because you have a business. So if you have a business, you can write off expenses. You write off your expenses and you pay yourself a wage as a W-2. Now you show the IRS, well, I only make $25,000 out of that $100,000, so they can tax $25,000. So the regular W-2 worker actually is getting $100,000 and you're getting taxed, and you're probably taking home about $64,000 because you gave all that money back to the government. When you could actually start a business, as long as you're legally trying to make money, you can get a CPA to come in and do your taxes and tell you what you need to do. Don't try to be a hero. get a CPA, get a lawyer, get all those people who can help you out, get an asset protection person that can guide you and tell you what you need to do as far as your structure, because all our structures are probably going to be different. Some people have trust. Some people have land trust. Some people have, there's so much out there, IRAs. You have to figure it out, but you have to get somebody to help you to figure it out because we can't do it by ourselves. The other thing is estate planning. A lot of us don't get estate planning because we don't feel we have anything to even get an estate planner. Get a lawyer out there that's an estate planner. I know a great one if you want them. I'll actually send them your way, and he's going to break down living trust, life insurance, wills, power of attorney, all that kind of stuff. Break it down for you, your family, so you can leave something, because if you die and you didn't have an estate, your estate is going to go what's called through probate, and then the state is going to take what they want. I'm just telling you what I know. They're going to take what they want and then give whoever's out there that you want to give anything to, they're going to get what's left. So if you do it right now, you can actually set yourself up to where you don't have to get what's left. You can, set it up the right way. That's how it should be done. Thing I want to bring up is self-directed IRAs. This is going to be real quick, y'all. I'm just really zooming through this stuff. This is one way of doing real estate and one way of doing not just real estate but investment. So a lot of you have 401ks, and, I get it. I had the 401k too, and I saw that they were killing me on fees. I had to look at that and change some things around, move some things around, because the fees will kill you, and you can't go back and make money. So it just permits the account owner, whoever owns it in their IRA, and it basically limits the restrictions on what you can some self-directed IRAs will limit the restrictions on what you can invest in. So you have different types of IRAs. You have the traditional raw step, simple IRAs. You have the educational IRAs, health saving accounts that a lot of people don't even use. You have all those that you can actually have access to. But for real estate, what we do, we use the self-directed IRAs where you take the money out, you still can't, use it until you over 59 and a half. Well, you get to 59 and a half, then you can use that funding. But you also have somebody that's going to help you through this journey. You're not by yourself. So you can actually sign up for relatively cheap to get an IRA, really a self-directed IRA. And you can do a rollover, a transfer, a contribution, or what have you. So what you would do, you locate your investment, you get your IRA person that's actually over it, and they're going to direct money to where you have to direct it to. And, not to go into all the details because I don't want to confuse anybody, but just to put it on your scale, your radar, is to say it's a self-directed IRA. That's one of the best tax vehicles we have out there, and we all paying taxes, so you might as well find something that's going to help you out, along with the asset protection, with the self-directed IRAs that can help you out, along with the estate planning. So the best thing about all this is you don't have to do it all. You don't have to do it all yourself. I'm not a genius in all this stuff, y'all. I have so much help. Because I can't do this. I can't do all this. Nobody can. Even the lawyer has somebody doing his taxes for him. Come on, or her. Not to be one-sided, but there's experts out there for a reason. Pay the money that you need to pay for your lawyer. Pay the money that you need for your estate planner. Pay the money that you need for these different people to make it happen. That's what we have to do. I'm not an expert at this stuff. I don't plan to be. I don't really care about being, I don't want an expert type of what have you. So there's the IRAs out there. The next thing I want to talk about, now this is for the people that's married, and I'm not anybody that's giving you legal advice for this one. Please don't say Charles said it, because I have this recorded. But this is powerful. Now, this is only in a couple of states, though. So if you're married, I want y'all to listen up. And if you intend to get married, please listen up. So this is a thing called by the entirety. It's only in a couple states. And don't quote me on the states. Do your own due diligence, family. Alaska, Florida, Mississippi, Arkansas, Hawaii, Missouri, Massachusetts, D.C., Delaware, Maryland. Those are the states that I have right now, and then they break down to tenancy by entirety for real estate. and that's Illinois, New York, Indiana, North Carolina, Kentucky, Oregon, and Michigan. And, they can probably go in and out. But let me give you the big part of this now. So when you have that, tenants by their entirety, what that means is if somebody dies, like the wife dies or the husband dies, the other person just automatically takes on their stuff, whatever they have. They're stuck. You can't terminate or anything like that. And so what it basically boils down to in the real estate world of things, if y'all both own property owned this way, if something were to happen and they were to come after you like a lawsuit, say the husband got into some trouble and they're coming after him for a lawsuit and he got some debts out there, they cannot seize his property. Property owned this way is typically exempt from judgments against one of the spouses. So I'm going to tell you how one of my mentors does it. He does all the real estate. His wife doesn't do anything, but they have it together. So if something were to happen, I'm going to leave it right there. If something were to happen, typically you can get out of the judgment because y'all both are solely owning that property. And in a sense, y'all both have 100% ownership of a property, even though we look at it as 50-50, not under the certain states in this particular law, y'all both solely own it. That's some stuff that's like way out there. I just, decided to bring it up. No big deal. So what I'm going to be doing, like I said, I'm doing an ongoing class because this is like personal credit. I'm talking on business credit right now. You can find me, you can Google me. I'm out there. I'm just putting myself out there, growing with a lot of different people, getting a lot of help, getting educated. Like this weekend, literally, I was getting educated on some things. I was like, wow, great information, and that's what I do with my time. Some of my time. Don't get it twisted. But I have fun doing what I'm doing. I love giving back and showing people and teaching people how to go get it. And once we understand how to go get it, I'm telling you, this life of ours, we can have freedom if we choose to have freedom, but we have to want it, and we have to go for it, and we have to put down all the bull crap that's preventing us from going to go get it. That's what we got to have to do. And it's, I'm one of those people that, I did my time on watching like 4 or 5 hours of TV and the hanging out piece, and, I did all that. So I'm good, and I see it took somebody to instill in me, my work ethic and what I need to do with my life. And so now I share a lot of information with people, and I provide a wealth of information that I really want people to say, oh, shoot, let me go back and check on this because I need to get right. And with the government contracts out there, with the business credit, with the asset protection and all that stuff, that's stuff that I've done. So it's like, okay, share the information. I didn't know it was that big. I put out something with real estate one time, and it went viral. I'm talking viral from real estate. And I didn't know that many people was trying to do real estate. I thought it was, people was doing it, but obviously it wasn't that way. So you have a lot of companies that don't really give the right information. They kind of limit, and they only kind of send you out there, and you kind of like just like a fish out of water, really. Just trying to figure out real estate on your own, and that's the way to do real estate. But anyway, my name is Charles McCutchen. I'm at Charles M. Speaks at Yahoo. If you hit me up, put something in the subject box of what you want to learn about or what you need information on. I just have a lot of information. I go get information. I was supposed to be going this weekend to go get some more information I was supposed to be in Dallas, and I'm supposed to be in L.A., and I have to go to Michigan, and I have to go to D.C., and I have to go to Tennessee. I'm just traveling, going to get information, and growing. I got a team of people. I will say 2018 is going to be one heck of a year. One heck of a year, I'm going to tell y'all right now. So I want to thank Ms. Timmy Robinson for Elation Magazine, and this is Elation Radio, and this is going to be on Elation TV, and hopefully I can get a plug on TV as well with Elation Radio and Elation TV. Doing that, I need to hit ABC so far. I got to hit NBC. I got on CNN. I got on CNBC, and I was able to get on Fox News. Now I need to go hit the other other TV stations, and all I'm doing is getting a check in the box, family. I just want to check in the box. I've been there, done that. Go to the next, go to the next, go to the next, and then it's gonna be. I'm looking at it from this point of me doing speaking engagements and stuff like that. So let me pray us out. Father God, thank you for allowing everybody to get on this call. Thank you for allowing me to bless the people, to give them information so they can move in their lives. Because as you say, and everybody else knows, we're supposed to live in abundance. And I wish everybody well. In your name we pray. Amen. This is your favorite entrepreneur, Charles McCutchen. CharlesandSpeaks@yahoo.com. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.
Stranded, lost, just caught in a daze, branded, an outcast, life has thrown you away, broken, defeated, you can't seem to win, so you cry out, holy, because you need a friend. Stop crying, crying, he'll be there through the night. Stop denying, denying, he's able to change your life. No more hurting, hurting, joy comes in the light. I can see you breaking and praying that something will go right. Call on him and he'll set you free. Alpha, Omega, you're my beginning and my end. Father, my Savior, you're a healer and a friend. Master Jehovah, my life is in your hands. I am free. Confused, distracted, no focus to your calling. Your feelings useless, depression has you falling. You're praying, fasting, believing in the chance. So you cry out, holy, you need deliverance. Stop crying, crying, he'll be there through the night. Stop denying, denying, he's able to change your life. No more hurting, hurting, joy comes in the light. I can see you breaking and praying that something will go right. Just call on him, 'cause he'll set you free. Alpha, Omega, you're my beginning and my end. Father, my Savior, you're a healer and a friend. Master Jehovah, you see my life is in your hands. I am free. Alpha, Omega, you're my beginning and my end. Father, my Savior, you're a healer and a friend. Master Jehovah, my life is in your hands. Say free, free, I am free. Nobody's holding me, yeah. I made it through my storm, and I can see the finish line. Redeemer set me free. Said no more chains,
no more chains,
said no more chains,
no more chains,
said no more chains,
no more chains.
said I'm free,
I'm free,
I'm free,
I'm free.
no more chains,
no more
whoa,
chains,
no more chains,
no more
whoa,
chains,
no more chains,
no more chains.
said I'm free,
I'm free,
I'm free,
I'm free.
no more chains,
no more
there are
chains,
no more chains,
no more
I see
chains,
no more chains,
no more
it looks
chains.
like I'm free,
I'm free,
I'm free,
I'm free.
no more chains,
no more chains,
no more chains,
no more
there are no more chains,
no more chains.
that I'm free,
I'm free,
I'm free,
I'm free.
no more chains,
no more chains,
no more chains,
no more
when I
chains,
look through my life,
no more
I see
chains.
that I'm free,
I'm free,
I'm free,
I'm free. No more
the chains are
chains,
gone,
no more
the chains are
chains,
gone away,
no more chains.
that I'm free,
I'm free,
I'm free,
I'm free.
hallelujah, I'm so glad I'm free.